Look around. The world keeps telling you what to do, who to be, which path to follow, but it's all a lie. You grind every day, pushing hard, but you feel stuck, trapped in a cycle where power doesn't come to the best, but to the well-connected, the loudest, or the lucky. You see talented people ignored, brilliant ideas crushed, potential wasted under layers of rules nobody really thought through. It burns inside you, doesn't it? That frustration, that anger. Why does ability seem to count for nothing? Why are positions handed out like participation trophies, while the truly capable stay invisible? Here's the brutal truth. The system was never made to reward real skill. It's designed to protect comfort, to keep power where it already is, to reward those who play the game by the worn-out old rules. And you? You're left wondering if there's ever a way out, if real merit, real ability, can ever become the currency of influence. Imagine a world where it actually could, where your worth is measured by what you create, by what you solve, by the change you ignite, not by your name, your status, or your lucky breaks. Understand this. It's not enough to just be good or work hard. The world doesn't tip power toward effort alone anymore. You have to be relentlessly strategic. First, cut through noise, hunt for feedback that bites, not pats on the back. Seek out the brutal truth about what you actually deliver, not what you think you do. Then, target the scarcity, the skills, insights, and execution that nobody else around you can touch. Become that indispensable node that the system, even if flawed, has to recognize because without you it crumbles. Next, stop chasing validation from the masses or traditional gatekeepers. Build real, fierce connections with the few rare minds who challenge and elevate you. This isn't about scaling easily or networking casually. This is about weaving a network of raw, unfiltered power where every link creates exponential force. A network where ability flows like blood, delivering resources, trust, and influence not as favors, but as clear returns on undeniable value. Here's something most miss. Your individual freedom is your secret weapon, not your comfort zone, but your relentless refusal to accept inherited limits. You need to ruthlessly own that. Tear down the outdated identities and roles that others assign to you. No more shackles of birthplace, education, or pedigree. Define your own rules. Demand power based solely on your ability. This means mastering the art of self-overcoming every day, raising your bar so high that the system has no other choice but to recognize you or crumble. But don't stop there. You must become the architect of new structures. If the world's institutions fail to reward merit, if systems suffocate initiative, then build new ones. Create networks, platforms, partnerships, where ability alone decides direction and capital flows only to the rare few who prove themselves again and again. This demands brutal honesty, uncompromising standards, and fierce loyalty to your tribe of difference makers. This is how revolutions start, not with chaos, but with a calculated alliance of the capable few who refuse to be sidelined. Remember, tolerating diversity of thought and background isn't weakness, it's survival. True meritocracy thrives on difference because that's where innovation lives. Reject nationalism. Reject old loyalties that chain you to complacency. Your battlefield is global. Your allies are chosen by shared vision, not geography. Finally, treat capital not as an end, but as a tool to unleash the impossible. Invest relentlessly in ventures that don't just preserve, but utterly transform. Create market forces that reward breakthrough, not the comfortable status quo. This is the messy, relentless fight for a future where human ability is the absolute law, not just a slogan, but the fabric of reality. So what now? Stop waiting. Stop hoping. Burn with the need to become the rare one who builds, connects, conquers, and commands power by sheer ability. Seek the uncomfortable truth, forge alliances that steal you, shatter limits that fool the masses, and then lead. Not because you want to serve a flag, a tribe, or some empty legacy, but because you are destined to remake the world where power finally answers to ability alone. This is your moment. Own it, live it, take it.